our whole crew is like an octopus, where we're like every tentacle is like another dude with a different talent. We're all going in the same direction, and I hope, I know it's going to work out. It's just a matter of what the next project's going to be. And I got my own line. It's not fucking Shane. Hold my hand everywhere.
What's up, everybody? The Colum Tyrrell Podcast, the great Tommy Pope joining us today. One of Philly's finest scumbags. We're a big Philly household here. You know, Shane Gillis showed up. I never met a fucking Philly guy in my life. Shane Gillis showed up. We reinvented the game. Now everywhere you turn is some scumbag who's trying to steal your wallet. Right? I missed the good old days when comedians were from Connecticut and they were rich and they were female. And they were bisexual because it helped them get a Comedy Central TV deal. Anyway, Tommy's done be coming up in a minute. How are you doing, Fonzie? You good?
I'm good. I'm thrilled. It was a great episode.
You love it. You're like a different man when there's like a Philadelphia guy around.
I love it because I just feel like I'm hanging out with one of my cousins.
Like showing them photos of you. Fucking
this is me on the beach. Look up 10.
Yo, when he hit that home run, look, here's me and my cuz. Here's me and my cousin fucking sharing a hoagie, right? And he's like, Tommy Hope's eyebrows, man, are going nuts, dude. He should have like a fucking one of the fucking Fitbits strapped to his eyebrows and see how many eyebrow raises he does. That's bouncing around, dude. That is crazy. For a guy who's not on coke, he's all the mannerisms of a coke guy. I've never even heard of him doing any fucking yayo. You know, I think he's already a couple of these guys. Everyone that you think is fucking coked out of their head, they never touch it.
Yeah, they're just like keto off of like 3
they're
coffees.
Just fucking, I don't know what it is. They're amped. Like fucking Ryan Long's the same. Never like Ryan Long is everywhere you turn. He just won't shut the fuck up, you know. And it's just like they have that energy of just wow. Yo, here's the thing. It's like the dark web. When Ryan Long gets going into his like dark web style fucking stuff, I go, here we go.
We would get along great.
Oh yeah, he gets into it. Yeah, he get the intellectual dark web when they talk about like the repercussions of the Jews running the bad.
Whoa.
If I learned that in this week, can't be telling the truth. if Kanye taught us anything, can't be telling the truth about the K's.
La 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 la. Wait till I get my money right.
Yeah, nice. What happened? Kanye lost his bank account? What is it? What's going on?
Yeah, it's funny because he said, "Hey, they control everything," and they say, "No, we don't. We're just going to take everything from you."
Really? What if we take your bank?
What if we freeze all your funds and kick you off social media? And
what if we remove you from Hollywood?
Take your shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
They took his shoes.
They took the goddamn shoes.
They took his shoes.
Fucking yeah, but Kanye's a legend. You know, Kanye's always been like. He wouldn't have. He's like a Mark Wahlberg style of black guys. You know what I mean? He's just out there going, "Yo, if I was a slave." Kanye, slavery was a choice, I would have drowned. And you go, all right, I guess.
All right, bro.
I gotta tell you,
that's so funny.
He is. It's wrong, but it is right what he's saying. You do have a choice of suicide, or it's like a Japanese dishonoring thing. If you don't get an A+ in your piano test when you're 8 years old, they hand you a sword and they say, "You will
displeased."
You know, it is what it is. One of the most famous pianists, I believe, a pianist, or violin guy, I don't know.
Yo Ma.
What you say? My ma, your ma. No, one of the he's I don't know. Violin, cello, it's all the same shit to me. It's something in Carnegie Hall I'm never gonna go watch. It's like it's the soundtrack to the fucking Lord of the Rings, whatever that music is, right? He when he was a kid, his dad he couldn't do something. He was like 8 years old and he couldn't fucking
fingers wouldn't stretch.
He couldn't get butter wouldn't melt, fingers wouldn't stretch, right? And he was like Beethoven. They was hitting up with Beethoven, his 6th symphony or whatever the synthesizer, and he couldn't get it. And his dad just handed him a sword and went, "You know what you got to do," and left. And then he learned Beethoven. I tell you, his dad goes, "You don't know what to do," and he hands him. He goes, "You know what you got to do." Then listen.
I'm like so confused if this is actually.
No, this is a real thing I've read. About some Asian guy who's the best at his thing in music when he was a kid in Tokyo or wherever. It could have been Chinese. Who the fuck knows? All I know, he was Asian and he plays fucking Carnegie Hall. and his dad gave him a fucking sword when he was a kid and said, listen, he goes, you know what you have to do.
It's one or the other.
He goes, yeah, Beethoven or suicide? Beethoven or Harry Carey? What was it?
Harry Carey.
This is Harry Carey. I thought that was that's like a Jewish holiday when they don't eat for a week, is it?
Yeah, I think I got off for that last week.
Yeah, I didn't have to. Alternate side parking was fucking cancelled.
B&H was closed. No wonder why we didn't get that camera.
Yeah. Brand new episode in 4K. Coming to you in 4K. Make sure you put that in the thumbnail today. 4K. Tommy Pope in 4K. We had a great conversation. Tommy comes in with his energy. It got hot as hell. That was my bad. We never closed the windows. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Pretend they aren't windows. I've got dates coming up. This is gonna be whenever. I'm going on the road with Aaron Berg. Last minute replacement. Woo! Louis J. Gomez pulled his hamstring. He's gonna go to LA and eat Whitney Cummings' box. So they have me replacing him. Which is fun, which is going to be fun. It's going to be a treat for you guys because you could have had Lewis, but now you have structured jokes rather than Lewis smacking women in the face and threatening to rape them, as is his, and it works. You say whatever you want about Lewis. Lewis is like The Rock. He just comes out and he'll throw a fucking white claw off some guy's head. It's like you can't match it. You can sit there and write all your fucking allegories. Write all your allegories all you want. Try tackle fucking, the wage gap or have some sort of a funny observation about Dunkin' Donuts. You're not beating Lewis, who will fart into his hand and cup it into a girl's face. You're not gonna beat him. It's an incredible thing. So I'm not gonna come out. I'll do my best material. We are in Fort Worth, Indiana? Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, wow. One of the Fort something, Indiana. And we are also going to be in somewhere in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. So the tickets for that will be linked below. Also, if Ireland, my show is sold out. That's great. Thank you very much. I still have tickets to sell in Liverpool, Glasgow, London. That's December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Get tickets to see that. We are selling merch at the moment. ColumTyrrell.com. Get yourself a nice Collywood Elite shirt. Also, we got to say... Patreon's been crushing it, and we have it set so that the next goal is when we hit 400 Patreon subscribers. We're gonna go. Me and Fonzie are gonna head down to an Eagles game. We're gonna film it. I'll be doing key bumps with his cousin. It's gonna be fucking solid. It's actually gonna be quite legendary. You don't even know what you're in for. Oh, I can't wait. You don't know what you're in for. I hope I have somewhere to crash, or am I gonna sleep on my couch, cuz? Will it get too much for me, and I just get the Greyhound? The Greyhound home. Get the Greyhound home. You can sleep on a scepter. Pull the mask over my nose and the Greyhound home. Yeah, absolutely. So there are the things to plug. Listen, thank you so much for supporting the page, and make sure if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe. I think we just hit 14K. 14K. Wow. What are you doing? You can click to your camera. No. You got to work up to your camera. Face reveal at 500. Oh, yeah. Feet reveal. We should have just his feet, but not. We should have to, because now that we've upgraded to 4K, we're able to have 4 fucking cameras, and the 4K is thanks to the people who support the Patreon, by the way, because the money coming in, we've constantly reinvested in reinvest so much in this podcast. It was crazy because I'm literally eating dollar slices, I'm rationing out dollar slice of pizza. But we're able to have 4 cameras now, so one of the cameras are going to be on the sound booth, so you guys will be able to see David. But how funny would it be if we just put the camera facing his toes? That'd be so funny. Or just past, so it's just as just the forehead. Just the forehead. Yes, I love this. Cooking. Look, listen. Tim Dillon used to put cigarettes out on Ben's face or whatever, and it's the biggest podcast in the world. So I gotta learn from the king. You gotta expect it, David. I'm gonna come in here with acid one day. Absolutely. So listen, enjoy the rest of the episode, or enjoy the episode. Tommy Pope, make sure you support all his stuff. Check out his podcast, Stuff Island, that he does with Chris O'Connor, friend of the show. All right. And at that note, fuck off. Are we on? We're on. All right, cut that. No. Well, I'll tell you off it. What? We can cut that if you want. First of all, I can't stand this. Looking at you like this. It's just solid. What? This is a psychological fucking terror. What the? Well, you know what you're doing. This is a psychological terror. What's the? Wait, I don't know you, and I'm not going to sit here and act like thank you so much for having me.
Look, he's got fake plants next to me.
Hit the crowd.
Being 2 ferns and shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Like we
first
drink
of all,
beers in a park sitting down. Now I gotta stare at you and you're elevated. It's just,
What do you
you're
want me
doing
to
this
do?
on purpose.
Thank you. Tony Pope, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting there like this, like my
Yes,
dad
dude.
brought me to the bar.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I?
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Tom? Well, Colum, thank you so much for having me.
So, Tommy.
I got fucking Alphonse sitting next to me. That's good, though.
How we doing,
How you doing, baby?
Alphonse is the man.
Yeah,
You guys
Fonzie?
are-
You get a
yeah.
nickname Fonzie, baby. That's
yeah.
fucking, that's big.
That's
That's
solid.
big time.
What other? Like,
I knew a Fonzie. Actually, a guy that called me Fonzie. His name was Christopher Vacante. I lived with for like 2 years, and
he called you Fonzie.
he called me Fonzie.
That's solid.
It's amazing.
Why you going around
I miss
fucking-
it.
It's the best.
I haven't seen a Fonz since. My heart's jumping for you, Fonzie.
Yeah, every now and again he just goes up to a jukebox and fucking and
Tries to rob the
tries to
quarters
take
out
some
of it.
money out of it. He smashes the fucking smash it open, take some coins.
Yeah, Skankfest was fucking. That was dope, man.
It was a fucking experience in the desert.
It's so like, dude, I got to shit. Like, everybody talks about how great the fans are, but like, it truly is the most supportive group of fucking
It's nuts,
animals.
yeah. And then, but
They look like they're gonna break into your car, but like they really
Yeah,
care about like
if it-
your fan.
there's no other world where we would mix people
Yeah.
like that.
No.
But then, like when they come up, they go, "Oh, yo, I heard you say cunt a few
maybe
times."
maybe a Greyhound bus to like Bethlehem, PA. It's the only time
all
you'd see a
been there.
wild pack of animals like that. Because I took that bus to my ex-girlfriend used to live in that shithole.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's like
I
an old
was.
steel town that turned into like, you know,
I was just there.
what?
I was just there to do the show.
You're in Ben
Yeah.
Salem.
Oh, I was in Ben Salem.
Ben Salem's nice. It's a nice
Is it?
suburb
Where
of
you say Bethlehem?
Bethlehem.
Like
Holy
where
shit.
Jesus is from?
Fucking
Yeah. Yeah. I swear to God, they got like a giant cross over the fucking highway.
Twinned
fucking-
with
those
Israel or
waterheads.
whatever.
Those waterheads are still believing out
You
there.
reckon you do that? You show up to Bethlehem and Jerusalem, wherever the fuck that is, and there's like twinned with fucking Bethlehem, PA.
Oh, it was
talk about
a
it?
horrendous part of my life.
Yeah.
For 5 years, I would take a bus, cancel shows, all for this woman who is now sleeping with my brother.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's fucking ad read.
It's true. I don't want to talk about it again.
Run the blue chew ad.
Yeah, that'll be the one thing that won't get me hard. Talking about my brother dating my ex with a blue chew in. It's just the ultimate test of how angry I am. Did you get over it yet? Are you hard?
It's the blue chew test.
You're over it.
Exactly.
Your dick went up. You're over it.
Let's be honest for a second. All right. If you're like me, if you were born in 1990 or anywhere thereabouts, right? If you're at the age where you can remember when the towers fell, you're not getting hard. We don't get that. That's like a boomer thing. Erections, affording a house, and getting hard for your fat wife. That's like an old-fashioned boomer thing. We don't do it. We were brought up on Jenna Jameson getting smacked in the head with a baseball bat, and it's the only way we can even fucking get motion down there. All right? Donkey punching and shitting in cups. That's what we were brought up on. And now, regular women, they don't crack that fucking itch. You know what it's like. They're real. Something about a real woman is disgusting. But, thank God, and I mean this, and I will die on this hill, Blue Chew is here to save the day, boys. And even if you have an okay cock, I don't know what that's like. I'm a below, across the board, my cock is just a bad score. If this was Dancing with the Stars, week 1, going home. But I had a good time. I'm glad I raised some money for some cancer patients. My dick is going home. But if I was juiced up, I'm winning that thing. Make no mistake about it. Me versus, I don't know who's on that show. Who's on that show? Me versus that guy, Michael Strahan. I'm winning it. Blue Chew will change your life. I'm telling you, it's like it's like cracking open a girl with the end of a broomstick. You could snap it in half. I've heard the legends before of some guy go, "Oh, I broke my cock." I was like, what? I've never been hard enough to break anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Blue Chew has changed all that. Try it today. You trust me. Trust me. If anything, after Blue Chew, the only complaint is that like you're fucking too long, and then the girl starts to go like, "Why can't I make you come?" It's like, "Cause I'm juiced up. I'm juiced up," and you're getting. That's the problem. The other side of the coin is that they're kind of like they feel like they're ugly. Why can't you come? And they go, "Cause I'm fucking Blue Chewed," and you whip out your big blue tongue, like you just went down on a Smurf. That's what. Blue Chew is solid. I've genuinely, none of this is from the script. I'm telling you about Blue Chew. I wouldn't touch my girl with a stick. Blue Chew? Bend her over, turn the lights off, think about her sister. It saved my relationship. If you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, chew it and do it. Have better sex. You can scroll down. Try Blue Chew when you use the promo code Colum, COLUM, at checkout. And all you got to do is pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code Colum, COLUM, to receive your first month free. A month? I don't know what. It depends what's that. Because, like, for me, that could be a year. I'm going to be honest. For me, a month for you could be a year for me. If you're Dominican, this is a couple of days. If you're Irish, the problem is you won't use them in time. I'm being honest. What do you want? They go out a date. The green shoes. Listen, visit bluechew.com today. Use the promo code Colum. Your cock and your side chick will thank you.
How is
good.
everybody? You want to start over? I came in hot.
No, you're good.
I haven't eaten anything.
Good.
It's my third fucking
you never
coffee.
Eat, though.
I don't eat.
I've never.
The first time I eat is like 6
every
p.m.
other day.
7.
What is it? Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting. It started with those years in Bethlehem where you're so poor that you extend the amount of time before you eat. And then I started when I moved to New York. It was like I had to have $2 sliced pieces.
You're talking to the pizza boys right now.
Yeah.
There's a place right in the corner.
You boys are just starting this trip, huh? How long you been doing this?
Fucking 5 months, 6
Oh,
months.
yes,
But-
dude.
but
Fucking
things-
buckle
I gotta
up.
tell
I'm
you,
still saving
we're getting
shoulders.
poorer here. Things aren't going up. We thought you started at the bottom. Turns out we were in the middle.
Yeah,
Things
that's
are
why
going
you put them
down.
in this fucking hot box and treat them like dog shit.
I got this nice expensive wood.
This is a nice table.
John McKeever's dad.
I was just going to say, it looks like McKeever's pop.
McKeever's wood. Yeah,
Nice.
shout out to the McKeever's
John.
dad.
Big John.
Big John.
Yeah.
Papa John. But
I'm going to see McKeever in a couple weeks. I miss that boy so much.
Yeah, but we've no money right now.
Huh?
Well,
Nobody has real money.
No,
I mean,
so
I'm making good money right now, and it just goes right out the fucking window. All I do is increase my expenses, you know? Of course. I get some nice things, and I go, I'm broke again.
Yeah, you're like a fish who's like, you'll grow to the size of the tank that you're in. It's the same with your income.
Yes.
You go, fucking shit, it's Subway, no thank you.
Yeah. Financially, I'm Foley. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping... I got no room in the tank.
Is that what you were going to...
Shout out Foley. I just talked to him today. I love that boy.
Foley, we got to give him a smaller bed is what you're saying, is it?
Yeah.
Does it really make it tough for him to...
He's got to be sleeping in a pile of beanbags.
The guy, he's not getting up onto the bed at this point. He just rolls over like Snorlax.
Oh, I love him, dude. There's no one funnier than that boy. And
he's great.
They're going to be at the Phillies game, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's going to be a nice little pack of us. They're going to sit in different areas. I'm hoping Shane gets us, $30,000 seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he will?
baseline.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
He's doing okay.
Things are doing all right.
He is doing okay. It's so
Gilly
funny
Keeves
seeing...
doing well?
Huh?
You can probably tell from the smile on his face. Gillian Keeves is doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's doing real well. They got other
You're
stuff.
in everyone's, isn't it?
No, I was only in 3. I got upset. I was like, I should have been at 6.
You should. They wouldn't
there's
even put
another-
me in the background. I just wanted to show up and hold the fucking boom mic.
Yeah. Well, wait
thought
till we need a bartender. You'll be fine. You Irish monkey. Maybe a carpenter.
Yeah, exactly. Something. Yeah,
Yeah.
real man.
Yeah. So it's like somebody to build a deck in the winter down the shore. You know, it's all wild. Pack it up. You're from South Jersey, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll start tarmacking and then we'll show up once I get paid.
I went to the shore
I'll take an
once.
advance, not come back.
Once in the off season, and it's just 1,000 columns hanging out in shitty bars.
Yeah.
Because they got to like fix all the decks like the fat dagos broke over the summer. Celebrating with their
You
fat
guys don't want to
daughters.
get your hands dirty. What happened?
Dude, the Italians in South Jersey are fucking mongrels.
Oh
dude.
my God.
They're all fat
The
women.
sea isle-
They call their dads call them princesses and queens and shit. And they got bigger mustaches than their dads. You know
They
what I
kind
mean?
of got like
That's not a fucking
they got like a
princess.
Lizzo complex going around.
Yeah,
Where they're
I
all
can't
just like,
talk about that. I made a joke about Lizzo on my show, and some people were not happy.
Stuff Island, check it out where
Yeah.
he says horrible things about Lizzo.
Dude,
Go ahead over. If you don't like Lizzo, and I got a feeling a lot of my fans don't.
it's
I gotta
it's
tell
a
you,
very funny bit. I put it on my wall. It's
put it on your wall.
the wall. That's Instagram wall. It's a fucking
Yeah.
60-second clip of me shaming her a little bit, but it was
Put
for
it on my wall.
comedic purposes. You know, I don't fucking mean that. I love
Listen,
big people.
You know, a big fat black woman who's overconfident. It's
It's hilarious, and she's fucking,
she's
blowing
rich
into
as-
a flute,
Playing the fucking flute.
playing the flute
James
of James Madison. Come on. Throw the fucking clip up.
It's like a sketch.
Throw it up. Go to my IG.
Dave, by the time David finds it, we'll be home in bed.
Stop beating this kid up. He's new.
He'll text you at 2 a.m. Got the link.
Every time I come in here,
post, he says.
every time I come in here, there's a new face.
That's because you don't have the grit.
No, go to my Instagram. I want to show you the joke.
Good. Dave's coming. He's gonna open for me this Thursday. Soul Joel's.
Oh, nice. You're going to Soul Joel's?
Soul Joel's.
It's a good place.
Night. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
How long you been doing this, Dave?
Month and a half.
You just a month and a half?
Yeah.
Into comedy?
Oh, comedy. No, I've been here a month and a half. Comedy, 3.5, 4 years.
Sick.
Yeah.
He's paramedic.
Barely,
so if you have a fucking heart attack or something,
You're a paramedic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a good look, except for that fucking bee on your head.
Hey, come on, man.
Nah, Boston and Philadelphia are the same place, man.
Same trash.
Yeah,
Are they?
I quote
Yes.
McKeever all the time, but he says Boston is just Philadelphia spelled differently.
I always go along with Philly.
It's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, it's the same influx of immigrants. You know, it's all Germans, Poles, Irish. I just talked about this on Tim Dillon's show.
Oh.
It's the exact same. The suburbs are the same. You know, the city has the same exact look and feel. It's like you if you woke up, you got blacked out, woke up in Boston, you'd be like, I'm looking for 34th Street in Philly. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same fucking thing. What do you guys do now? What do we do?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like you guys probably have like gags and shit.
You start asking the help questions. You brought it to a screeching halt. You never fucking include these guys.
Well, you let him do his job, and then we continue whatever the fuck we're going to do. What is this?
It's a fucking fern.
You got
Tom.
real windows. Open them
Can-
up and
can you
get some
just
plants
relax?
in here.
Can you just chill out?
Yeah,
Can you
I'll chill
relax?
out, man. I'm
you
sorry.
Come in, you just like coming in. Hot.
It's,
You're trying to shit on everything. You like.
Yeah, this
you
one.
Feel insecure about your gray hairs in your chest or something? What's
No,
going
I
on?
love this, dude.
You love it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Is this 4K?
The ripped lines and then fucking. You look at your producer.
Show that fucking bouffant. That is a bouffant. I got
like a
older. And I
porno
was
director or something.
I used to shorten it.
You're like a guy who used to do porn.
Thank you. You thought that was going to tell me?
No.
I feel good about this, dude. Well, I'm telling you, once you get to 40, if you can embrace whatever it is you are at that point, you know so much more about yourself. You guys are too young. Yeah. My 30s was trying to figure out what the fuck I was. 20s, forget about it. I don't remember anything except pussy and fun. And 30s is like, oh shit, I'm starting to get a handle on who the fuck I am and what I want to do.
Just accept it.
40s, dude, just wait. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You just got to embrace,
Just
getting older and different.
Yeah, but you're a hot old man.
Age well.
We do age well.
We age great.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you saw what I do to my body, this is incredible.
He's not done age well. I'm not done age well.
Yeah, he's fucking.
He's got the 50 cent. Look at that bad tattoo and look at his bicep. Look,
What is it?
He's like me. He's like
That's
me.
a very Boston thing to do. Is get a
'cause he-
shitty tattoo on your entire fucking bicep.
Oh yeah, no, it's his dad's motorbike because that's cool.
Oh, that's cute. Is he dead?
Yeah, he got hit by a truck driving. The fucking
Yeah, Lizzo fell on it. I'm just kidding.
oh, come on!
Fire
You
it
keep the
up.
hate on Stuff Island.
Nah, she's great.
Go over to Stuff Island if you don't watch it yet. With what are you pulling up? The clip?
I just want to show you that it's not offensive.
Oh, you want to play the clip? Oh, you gotta put the fucking.
Oh, the cans.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy
fuck?
booty.
Be careful.
Where
Pull
you
on.
get these, Fallon?
Of course. Oh, I hate to bring it up. Not like me. You good? You watching? Sit like this.
Yeah, I want to see what Fonzie's
What are you, fucking Lizzo?
Yeah, dude. James Madison's float.
It's like, yeah, dude.
Which one, James Madison?
Is it the founding father, James Madison?
Yeah, it was. It was a crystal flute, apparently played by him or made by him that hasn't been opened. Since. And they gave it to her like it was a Tootsie Roll.
I didn't know anything about this controversy. That's actually what it is. They gave her James Madison's flute.
Yes. It's like they took it out of the fucking museum to let this pig blow McDonald's.
Come on, the timer. Let's go. Yes,
That's fun.
that's on Tommy Pope's wall.
That's fun.
Follow.
And I was like,
Tommy
I'll
on-
just post it. And I got like a comic friend
Yeah.
in LA, like really got butthurt about it. And she explained to me like what this girl does. And
She
I'm
a
like,
fat
I was
bitch?
like, you're a comic. Like you clearly know I'm just trying to be fun.
Listen, I think Lizzo's a good artist.
She's an incredible artist.
I think genuinely, but then
Yes, and she's also classically trained, and she should have a flute. But it's
she?
just funny to
Is she?
say something funny.
is she classically trained?
Yes,
she
she's
actually
like-
knew how to play. I thought she
Yes.
was like just pretending.
No, that was her. She's incredible. She's an incredible artist.
Yeah.
And she does do a lot on stage, like in heels. She moves more than most
That's
comics
insane.
I know.
Yeah.
Most comics I know couldn't do anything
She's like a linebacker
without the music. Just cut the music and like move like
She's
her.
like a linebacker doing ballet.
Yeah.
just like
Lineman.
those twinkle toes heavy men.
NFL, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
NFL linebackers are very agile, dude.
It's insane.
You get one of those guys going downhill, they run like fucking, they 240s.
They got it,
You'll
yeah.
combust into a pile of confetti. They hit you hard.
How you feeling? Phillies are in the World Series. You amped?
Thanks for asking.
You amped up?
I'm fucking, every day I wake up, I'm like, I can't believe it.
You're holding this like you're standing on the bus.
I feel good.
You fucking
Yeah.
Ding, ding, on the He just pulling it. Ding, ding, ding.
You say Bethlehem 3 times, you start hanging on the side of a bus.
Yes, I'm nodding out.
Yeah. Dude, that was it. Was me.
You're amped.
Me, Shane's girlfriend, Chris, watching it and FaceTiming Shane and when he was in Houston. But it's one of those games you don't go out. You don't. The more important to get, you stay the fuck in. And God damn it, dude.
Of course, I hit you with a
Bryce
text.
Harper, that home run.
I got chills. Right now just thinking about
Me
it.
too.
Seriously.
I lost my voice, obviously.
Yeah.
Screaming. I don't know how to. Maybe soccer for you.
Maybe,
Do you have
yeah.
like a big moment where it was like?
Many years ago.
Yeah.
We fucking Robbie Keane scored against Germany the
There
last
you
second
go.
of the World Cup.
There you go. Yeah. You'll never forget that
fucking-
moment. Yeah. You take your brain takes a snapshot of the visual in your room, wherever the fuck you are. That's here forever. It's a beautiful
Yes.
fucking thing.
I also had it with Dublin. We had like, I guess what you guys call a dynasty, but it was like 8 years in a row where we won it 7 out of the 8 years. But the first year, first year they did it and they hadn't won it in like 30 years. Stephen Cluxon hit the fucking point.
Yeah. Philly won in 08.
Took the fucking door off the hinges. Fucking,
I was 28. It was the very first one I saw, and they hadn't won in 30 years.
Yes.
So the city's been depressed, but we had like the
you hadn't won
Eagles.
that in Eagles either?
The Eagles were winning the divisions.
Okay, yeah.
We got to the Super Bowl a couple times, and then we didn't win again till 2018. But those 2 years, I don't give a fuck how many baby girls I give birth to. It's gonna go those. Those two.
Yeah,
And then my son, I'm gonna call him Alphonse.
Alpha?
Yeah, Alphonse Papa. How beautiful, huh? My real name's Papa.
Oh, Papa?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna go back to Papa.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Tom
Yeah.
Papa?
Yeah.
Thomas
Fuck
Papa?
Tom Papa.
Tommy.
The real Tom Papa.
Tommy Papa. It's
name's-
always gonna be Tommy though,
It
right?
always
You're
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy
You've got
Papa.
the glint in your. You can't be a
Yeah.
Tom. What are you wearing a suit? Trying to work?
And the older I get, the more I realize, like,
someone of insurance. What are you done? Like Tom is a prick.
fat guy name.
Yes,
Yeah.
fat Tom.
Let's stay on course here for fat people.
You got the glint in your eyes of a Tom.
Tom's a guy that's bald. Tom is definitely a bald guy. Even in Guess Who, right? The game Guess Who?
Maybe.
Tom was bald.
Yeah.
There you go. What are we talking about?
Look up some Guess Who character. Just some Italian Guess Who. He's wearing a chain.
Guess who Tom? I think he's. But you know what I did in this is true in growing up in Philly, in Delco rather, or just outside. You had here he is. That motherfucker's bald. Down left, down right.
With the glasses?
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you
everybody
remember?
was-
That's insane that you remember these people.
Everybody, I know.
No, hey, looks like Skankfest.
My buddy Steve Gervin used to have a joke about Guess Who. It's like you pick who your guy is, and then it's like Battleship, where you have to guess who your guy is, and you're like, nope, and you click it down, and you try and narrow it down. And Steve Gervin had this joke. He's like, this one series was like there was only one black dude, and he's like, is he Gary? And he's like, nope. He's like. But yeah, everybody was referred to by their last name, so you went by Papa or Little Papa and so on. So I had no identity. I didn't know what my first name. Nobody called my first name except for my mom and my dad, and they always just yelled Tom or Thomas, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
So when I went to Drexel, I had a chance to like rebirth. I can get it's my identity now. So I'll never forget this, dude. The first stranger I met in like the what do you call it when the first opening weekend orientation, I like reached my hand out to this dude and I was like, "Hey, I'm Tommy." And like it was like like fucking all this weight. I was like, "Let's go! I'm a different fucking Dego." Same old generic motherfucker, but yeah.
Oh, I did fuck it. I once tried to. I was like that in school when I was young. When I was young, I tried to I tried to start a nickname once.
Yeah, you can't start your own.
Also, but
You got to
listen,
earn it, and somebody's got to fucking nail it.
I just had a hoodie, and I said that's gonna be my name.
Hoodie?
The name the hoodie. Said,
I like the name Hoodie though.
It's not
Hoodie
bad,
T.
but the from the clan.
Yeah.
No, it said demo.
No,
Demo.
that's
And I remember just going,
that's
I
corny as
remember,
fuck.
I don't know how old. I must have been like 11 or something.
Yeah.
I went, Colum's gone. It's Demo from now on. And everyone was like, okay, Demo. And then it just never got brought up again. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, miss, call me Demo.
Hoodie.
Yeah.
I like
But
Hoodie.
you can't just suggest it.
I'm fucking sweating, dude. It's 70 degrees. It's not even about here. Like it's like
It's
You have
just,
the window open. It's
I thought I was done with all this
you
shit.
know, I plugged out the AC. It was premature. I didn't know.
It's not you. I'm
talking
saying outside. I was sweating outside. I thought this is, what is this? November?
You don't stay in New York for the rest of your life? What's the plan? What's the
Yeah.
escape plan?
Yeah,
you,
100%.
You need this sort of a...
Unless I marry this girl in LA.
You have an LA girl.
Bro, I got to tell you a story, man. It can't be on here, but
Great. Thanks for bringing
I
it up.
can't live. Yeah.
Oh, I got a
Why
great-
can't you just
save for the Patreon?
Why can't you just say, say good for you, Tom? I love you, and I'm hope you're happy. Start with that
I am,
from your
of
desk,
course, of
from your
course.
big fucking desk
Let
on
me,
the mountain.
Put my on my because I have a solo on my own cam, not splitting cams like you cunts. Right? Shout out to my boy Thomas Papa, and hopefully the mother of his children, and they'll make Sunday gravy together, and they'll scream at the Eagles fans, and hopefully the Eagles cover the spread. Or this girl, she don't go back to LA with a black eye.
A black guy? No, I can never fucking move to LA, dude. The people are disgusting.
No.
They
But
are
they-
disgusting. Honestly.
Look, but isn't there a vibe to it? That
Yeah, of course.
Is there a time?
Well, if it was us, we would go to LA. It's amazing. It's a
beat?
great place.
Yeah, it's crushing
But if you ever
fucking-
have to like walk into a coffee shop or interact with those people, they're not real. They're not real people.
They're all pretending to work at coffee shops. Packed. Every coffee shop you go into is packed for people standing around.
This is
pretending to
also
work.
why I'm not living in fucking Manhattan. This isn't real. Queens is real. These people are real in Queens. Manhattan is a made-up land for rich white girls to pretend they're from somewhere. They ignore that they're actually from Indiana and their mother's paying all their fucking rent, and they just parade around like Brooklyn and fucking Lower East Side, and they think they have something, and they don't have anything to them. They're empty souls. It's a false.
Yeah, but at least here's the thing.
understand?
Here's the thing about
Fugazi.
Manhattan. Yeah, it's like you're up there in your apartment that's Manhattan. That's the luxury, the photos.
Yeah.
But as soon as you leave that building, you're back with some guy about to throw a carton of milk off your head for no
Yeah.
reason. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
You're about to see an Asian
Yeah.
girl get pushed in front of a train.
Yes.
And that will haunt you for the rest of the day.
Fucking hope so.
For the rest of the day,
I
that
hope
will
so.
stick with you. And then you just walk it off because you're busy.
It's a lot of people that have never been punched in the face. They don't know how to they don't know how to handle themselves on the streets. And in Queens, everybody's been struck in the mouth. The land of mouth strikes.
Of course.
And it's real, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't give a shit when people are like, oh, Queens, ugh. Like, I forget who said it, and I got so fucking upset. I'm like, you can't, just because
Was it me?
you have money doesn't, I'd rather have a nicer apartment in Queens.
I live in Queens.
Queens rules.
Queens is the place.
I lived in the Bronx. I lived in fucking Brooklyn. I lived in Bushwick. I lived in Lower East Side. I lived in all of them. Queens.
I did Brooklyn. Brooklyn's like that where everywhere I was, which was like Bed-Stuy and all the stuff, which it's like it's still a shitty neighborhood, but
Yeah.
it's like it's weird because it's a shitty neighborhood surrounded by white queefs.
Yeah.
And then you go
Yes.
in and you go for a beer and it'll be served in a mason jar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's not
Again,
even-
it's all facade.
Yeah.
It's a
everyone just
facade.
Spending daddy's money.
Yeah. And all the men are like, there's no men.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I hate to be this guy right now. I'm
men
like
with
turning the
great
fucking,
beards.
I'm like an alt-right fucking radio host.
Dude,
But like the beta
Patreon
males,
goes,
dude. All the white dudes are, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, soy boys.
They all look the same. It's like if you took a New Yorker like tote bag and gave it flesh. It's like you fucking give me life. A Story of Queens. If I can tell you young comics, that's where you start. That's where you go, and that's where you fucking become a person.
Here's my where I am. I'm deep a story of Queens.
Did we start yet?
With one of these, welcome to the Colum Tyrrell Podcast.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm in deep Queens, which is all just Greek widowers.
That's
It's
great.
quiet.
That's great.
A couple of guys playing
Yeah.
dominoes.
Yeah, Romanian
Black Lives
witches.
Matter. That never even got close to
No.
it. We were watching it like it was a different place on TV. All the riots never even came close.
Yeah.
It's like quiet and
Yeah.
shit. Nice restaurants. Your Queens is a little bit more.
It's up.
multicultural.
Yeah. Oh, it's got it all.
Oh.
It's got it all.
Every now and
Beautiful
again,
Muslim
yeah.
people.
You'll hear of some guy.
I've said this so many times, but I when I leave the house, it's like at the beginning of an 80s sitcom. I'm waving at my laundromat Mexican lady, who's the sweetest, owned by Mike, the Asian guy.
Yeah.
And then I have a C-Town girl I wave at.
Okay.
Maybe I hooked up with her.
You're a good waver. Oh, you're a waver.
I got a nutrition guy that I wave at. And then
Yeah.
I go to my gym, and I got a coffee shop guy. It's just like
You're a good waver.
I am a waver.
You everywhere knows you.
I think
They'll
you should
never
touch
say.
people with your words and
Unlike this,
compliments.
glasses up. You know what?
Yeah.
Since I did Fallon, it's like annoying. Can't go anywhere.
Yeah, would you get 2 more followers? What's that drunk up to? Did you get hammered with him?
No,
He's
I
a
wish.
stumbling
I would
drunk.
love to get fucking
Yeah,
fucked
me
up
too.
with him.
I hear he
Friend-
fucking wrecks.
Yeah, a
dude.
friend of mine used to work as like a cheesemonger somewhere in like Lower East Side, and he would come in the
Just
day.
grab a hunk?
He'd be just like, he'd just be rolling wheels down the Loyal, going, fucking Jimmy Fallon, and then run off down the road with some brie.
My buddy Luke wrote for him for 6 years.
Oh yeah,
And I went into the writer's room. First of all, hell on earth. You never want to be a writer for comics. Like it's like cutthroat, a bunch of fucking Harvard nerds. All
They're
like
just-
the tension
they're
in the
all
room
stealing
is
sketches online.
It's terrible. Yeah. Anyway, he had a wrangler. He had a drunk wrangler.
What's that like? Is that just to catch you?
So, no, somebody that like after the shows has to follow him around so he doesn't get fucked up. Oh. He had like a fucking wrangler.
Nice.
And if he did drink, he had to have somebody with him. Like, all right, Charlie, let's get out of here.
He's always just on the bar in the river dance. He's fucking buying everyone. He'd buy the whole bar.
I'm sure he's great for a little bit, but then he shows up in a fucking cast and he's got to go on television.
Now, think about the amount of black eyes we don't know he's had because of they have such a good makeup team.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when I did it, I had like a big pimple on my forehead. I was like, can you cover that up? That's nothing. Dude, he doesn't have a real nose anymore.
Yeah.
They just have a fake prosthetic nose stapled to his face every day.
Yeah.
Super glued on. Yeah,
You had a great set though, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank
Honest
you.
to God, it was really fucking good.
Good, yeah,
And you
thanks.
stuck to, the compliment I can give you, and for anyone else trying to do that, it's very difficult. You lose sense of who you are because they give you so many notes. You're on cable television, network television. It's like, it's so hard to not lose sense of what got you there and your attitude and you maintained every level of that while the quality and the material was there. I was very proud of you.
That's an Instagram clip right there. Clip that. I wouldn't post it myself, but you share that. You share that.
So this is why you start listening to me when I say I'm in love, and you earn it.
But I did though. They do give you so many notes. You do start to bend, and I do regret like.
Well, you got to bend a little.
You know
bit.
what happened? I came out.
You can't say the N word on Fallon. I know that's your big closer.
They just cut short in the middle of the set. That was Colum Tyrrell. Yeah, I got the band on top of me, beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's good.
But I did come out with you have to do the rehearsal. There's no one in the room, and I came out like joking, kind of like they go big, and I came out kind of like, hey.
Oh, God.
And then the guy, because he wasn't there, but he's watching, he goes, well, only one no. And he goes, first of all, he goes, oh, you changed the order of the jokes? And I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, you did. And I go, I promise you.
Yeah.
I fucking know the jokes. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess not. Because
Yeah.
they're fucking morons
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
But then he also goes, you got to go bigger than that. And I was like, I said it to you. Fonzie was in the room. I go, I was already joking.
Yeah,
I came out sarcastically going,
Yeah,
and he goes, not big enough.
Yeah.
So then I even came out and I had to like point at Jimmy and point at the band and all
well,
this
these
type
are
of shit.
these are Midwest moms that
Yeah.
they filled up at the M&M store. You know what I mean? Like they fucking you gotta yell at them like they're teddy bears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're all toddlers in the head. It's pathetic. I've seen 3 or 4 of my friends do late night television sets like in person, like to the side of the stage.
Yeah. Right.
And you get a look at like the people in the stands, like because I'm like behind the curtain looking out, and I'm like, God,
it's just a stretched out I Heart New York.
Yeah.
It's just stretched.
Yeah.
And just a muffin top bursting out.
The whole room just smells like Macy's from all their cheap fucking perfumes. There's smelly fucking bed heads because I haven't slept in a month. I'm sorry.
They're
I don't
staying
know
in
what
the
I'm
La
talking about.
Quinta in Times Square. They're loving it.
They do it.
It's
Yeah.
the best trip for them.
100%.
Yeah, they got the Times Square photos. But, yeah.
Anyway,
thanks,
you
man.
did it. You don't have to do it ever again. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm glad. The stamp of approval means that I'm a legit comedian now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Things have changed around here. No
You
more
get
Legion.
one night's credit, and people will respect you a little bit. I did that with This Is Not Happening. Or
That was great.
yeah,
That was great.
And then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What are you doing? Are you back in stand-up?
yes, my first stand-up.
A little bit not. What's going on?
2 weeks ago.
Very naturally funny comedian.
Thank you.
Everyone should go see you.
Yeah.
You and Chris not doing something?
We did. Chris and I headlined Helium in Philly. It's basically
You just did that?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
How was it?
Fucking, I'll never forget it. I took like 5 years off. Yeah, I
What's
started
that
like
mean? That was
started
like a political answer.
No, I
It was
was
nice
like,
to remember. I tell you that much.
I was emotional, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That
it
was
was-
your first time, huh?
Yeah, and the support was incredible. Everything worked out.
Great.
I tried a new bit that I thought would bomb, and then I did that bit at Skankfest for four sets, and it destroyed.
Great.
And I had to follow like Voss after killing, and like
Yeah.
it's just been really.
Voss is a week.
I mean, like he
Hall of
fucking
Fame,
opened this room up, and I was like, I hope this doesn't affect this one weird joke I want to tell, and it didn't. And
Yeah.
it's just about like I'm in a different headspace. I took so much time off because I after Delco didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
I just like was in a dark place, and I didn't want to do stand up, and I wasn't like feeling it. And then I took so much time off. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that
Now
anymore.
it's hard to get back on the bike,
Yeah.
because you build it up then.
Yeah. And Chris, I owe most of this to Chris because, doing the podcast, he forced me to do it. I didn't want to do it. And
Podcast?
you remind yourself, you take so much time off, you forget you're funny. You forget you have all of it,
Yeah.
And then I started every week going like, oh shit, I got a fucking bug now. I got a bug. I want to talk. And now I have to just decide what the fuck I want to talk about because so much time has passed. All the old jokes, it's not you. It's a whole new chapter
Yes.
of your life. So now it's going to be, 6
That's
months
great.
of bombing, most of it. But
Yeah, but it's great. But also, you're like, what are you going to do? You're going to be trying to like bend over for the clubs in New York. Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to do? Obviously, you
Yeah,
want to
no.
get up as much as you can. But
Yeah.
you're also in a situation, you've got the podcast fans, people know you. So you're in a more freeing place
Correct.
than
Yeah.
what comedy probably was 4 or 5
100%.
years ago, where you're just like, yes, sir.
you put so much pressure on every fucking set that you don't like. Again, to the point of your set is like you lose a sense of who the fuck you are, and your natural charm is kind of coated in this like corporate dust.
Comedy slowly, being a stand-up comedian obviously you get better at stand-up, but it can in many ways suck the funny out of you. It just
100%.
slowly gets, and when COVID came, when the clubs reopened after COVID, every comedian kind of went in with sort of like, I don't care if this doesn't go well.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about this club. And then there was like a weird refreshingness to everyone.
Yeah.
And then it just became straight back to what it used to be.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you go in like that, then you're more, sure it's more freeing, but you're more likely to bomb. And then
Yeah.
if they're more likely to bomb, the less you want to do that. So then you start to just mold yourself back into isn't this a lot like that?
Yeah. So I saw this the other day.
What's the deal?
Oh God. Yeah, and that's the other problem. The only problem I will have is just being around comics again.
But you're
that's kind of why I stopped doing it. Comics are terrible, dude.
Yeah, but
they're all fucking nerds and they're crazy, huh?
You won't need to meet them. You, Chris
No, I know,
O'Connor,
I know.
Go do your little Stuff
Yeah,
Island
yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Bring fucking Gardini.
What'd you call it?
The Little Stuff Island tour.
Oh, I remember this. Check back in 12 months. We'll see how that little tour is doing in theaters. You motherfucker.
We're gonna be the Fairfield Comedy Club.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be in Stress Factory in New Brunswick,
There's nothing wrong with that.
which I love that club.
That's a solid fucking. That's
Yeah.
a
No, dude,
fucking good
it's great.
place to be.
It's very exciting. It's very fucking exciting.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad to have you back.
Thanks,
on the team.
baby. Thanks, baby.
I'll put it.
I gotta call Joe at the stand. He's been asking me for fucking-
Joe is don't ever even talk to Joe. Look at Joe. Joe makes the coffees there, and he acts.
He
as if
loves
he's-
me, dude.
Yeah, but it's so what? The
What
guy
are you
in the
talking
street
about?
could
It
love you.
matters.
Joe talks a big game. Joe does nothing of it. Joe's
All
just
right.
one of these guys.
All right. I don't know why you're shitting on Joe.
No,
He's a
fuck-
nice boy. What did he do to you?
First of all, he's all right.
Damn, you better put a smiley face over that guy.
No. I'm just saying. I've been listening to Kanye.
Yeah.
Make some points out there. Well, I'm not wearing Adidas anymore because of Kanye.
The best part about saying stuff like about Lizzo is like you cancel yourself. Now you're freeing. No, honest to God, I did say this. Is like we're starting the podcast. Again, to go back on like the corporate thing, like you worry about like, what am I saying? And like, how am I saying it? And is this comedy set? Is this representative of my brand and what I want? You start a podcast, you're like, yo, fucking,
Dude,
I'm not going to say what I want to say right now, but like you get everything out. You're like, yeah, I had sex with a tranny. I didn't know. And then
Which I've heard you say on podcast so many times.
I know. But the first time I did a podcast for 3 years with Shane on Compound.
Yeah, a little bit of
And the first like 3 months, I was like, just being funny in conversation. And I was like, I have so many fucking stories that I'm ashamed to tell because I know it's going to be out there. What if somebody puts it on the internet? And then I'm like, one day I just went in and started telling a story. I was like, I should have said that. And the next week I was like, I'm going to say one more. And then and then you dump all of this worry and concern about nonsense. And then you actually become freer and funnier. And that bleeds into stand up. And you're just like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm going to be the funny guy on the construction site. And that's the problem with most comics is like, everyone I grew up with is funnier than you, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody all my aunts and uncles are funnier than everybody in every fucking green room. Any motherfucker with a hard hat for the most part, outside of like racist memes and shit.
Even
Those
then,
guys,
sometimes they hit.
Yeah. My brother and his fucking union workers.
Yeah, of course. The funniest guys in the fucking universe are the guys who don't even, and then you go, you should be funny. And they go, they fucking,
I could never do what you do.
on Thursday nights and watching football. You couldn't, you could never. Yeah.
The old lady's gonna be all over my fucking ass. I gotta do 10 minutes.
And then every now and again, someone does creep in. Like, I guess like Joey Diaz is kind of like, that's sort of a big fucking whatever.
I had to follow him on This Is Not Happening. But he told a story about his mother dying.
Yeah.
Which was crazy because there wasn't like a lot of jokes and it was like, whoa, where's this going, dude? And he's like captivating. It was so fucking wonderful.
Yeah, the best I heard about Joey Diaz is that he never like rehearsed them. All his stories, he just came out and just like, I'm just going to tell the story and sort of figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, because he's that like fucking explosive fun.
Yeah.
It's also probably like a little bit of a fucking at his detriment because again, he's one of these guys who's so funny live and it's hard to capture that. So he's kind of will always be this guy is like, you got to see him live.
See him
There's
live.
loads of guys
you
like
got to
that.
see him. I think, what's her face? Christina
P?
Name? No. I don't know why I'm blanking on her name.
Yeah. Dude, what? Give us a color. Is it Tom? Is it black?
No, she's fucking, she does all this improv where she like turns back and stares at the wall.
Oh,
She's
Jessica Kirsten.
Jessica Kirsten.
Yeah.
She is unfucking believably funny in person. I saw her shake walls at the fucking Stress Factor and I was like, yo.
There's a lot of comics like that, though, that are live. You wouldn't want to ever fucking follow them ever.
Yeah.
But then there's something about capturing that and bringing it across.
That's what I'm saying. This is that's one of the women that I'll be like, yo, you got to see this in person. It's like,
it's like Earthquake.
If you gave her a role in something, it might not translate. Who knows? But like when she gets rolling, she's untouchable.
Yeah. And
anyway, I'm gay. I want to come out and say I'm gay. Hold on. I'm gay as shit.
Hold on. I'm gay as shit.
Yeah, dude. Is that Mike blocking this bouffant?
I feel like you're
Flip back to my camera, will you? Look at this. Look at this gray. Isn't that crazy?
That's incredible.
Yeah, I need that on the Sea Isle Beach this summer.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. You get used to like what you're actually doing. You know, when you commit to the change,
Right.
You drop a little gold in between it.
Of course.
Some sand that doesn't come out for like a month.
Yo,
there you go.
Tommy's come from the future to tell you to change your ways.
Yeah.
I need a manifesto. written
You
by
mean the
him.
past, boy? Yeah, no, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just stay off the fentanyl.
Oh,
Stay
God.
up there.
Depends if the Phillies win or not.
Yeah, look,
Man.
you got to celebrate. That's a twice in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, of course.
It literally is.
Yeah, I fucking hate when people are like sports. People talk shit on sports. It's like, dude,
Nah, it's the only true.
it's the greatest thing in the world.
And you got to watch it live. And there's a magic to it that very few things these days are still competing with sport.
Yeah.
But you ever even avoid the results of a game and then you watch it not live? I can't do it.
No.
It's just something about knowing it's not fucking
100%.
right. Even if you avoid the result and you get home,
100%.
there's just something.
100%.
You're missing the fucking thing.
100%. I care too much about sports, and so do my friends. There's no way I can avoid like the end score and like put in like fucking
Do you know when my
record.
fucking?
You know what I mean? I'd hear it by the time I got home.
Yeah.
Do you know what my fucking my father-in-law does? And I say father-in-law is my girl's dad. Like, but you know what he does, and it fucking kills me. Right. What he'll do is he'll let the first like 45 minutes of a game go or whatever, and then when we sit down to like watch it, he'll go back to the beginning And then every time he hits the ads, he fast forwards. So eventually you'll catch up with the game. But I don't care. I'd rather just fucking watch it live.
Let it sit. I want to watch a Subway commercial or some shit.
It doesn't
Let
matter.
it play in the
It's gotta be
background.
a
It's
thing.
part of it all.
It's part of it, yeah. But he's like, no, fuck it, we'll just catch up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but I'd rather see you fucking repeat the highlights.
Yeah. I agree, though.
There's
I
techniques
agree.
to it. There's techniques
There
to
is. Yeah, fuck him.
it. Yeah. You know
Honestly,
what?
fuck him.
I'm a fucking...
Where's he from? Jersey, I bet?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him, dude.
Yo, fuck everyone from Jersey.
No, I'm kidding. Jersey rules.
Yeah, but he's a Yankees.
What part of Jersey are you
He's
from?
Yankees Jersey.
South Jersey, like right outside Cherry Hill.
Oh, sick.
I was born in Methodist, though, right on
Yes.
Broad. Yeah.
So that's Philly all the way.
Exactly.
That's not even Jersey.
No.
No.
Yeah.
What
Man.
shore did you grow up on?
CI.
Yeah, daddy.
You know what I'm talking about?
I lived on 48th in Landis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
rented
right
kayaks.
there.
I used to rent kayaks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was one of the best jobs in my life, dude.
Little 302s?
Like 302s,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
I get fucking blacked out every night and then throw up on the beach, put an umbrella up, and just
best.
rent out and steal money. You'd rent like 2 doubles and a single. It was 15 and 10. And I would just put one, it was old days. I'd put 1 single, 1 double, take the other 15.
Oh, man.
Little big for the daddy.
Every
A
Italian.
little big for the daddy.
The most honest Italian is skimming, no matter what.
100%.
Even the priest is out
Yeah.
there going, there was a light today.
Yeah.
There, I'm heading down to the casino. I'm heading to AC for the weekend.
Yeah, Father Jordy's like, look, we got a little bit from God today. Oh, on the back pocket of there.
Yeah, 25 Hail Marys, I can give it to you for 1 and a tenner, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to pay
Hell
for
yeah.
this communion, baby.
All right, so there's news. You're a handsome man. You know, you like the good things in life, right? You're very good at picking up women. Is that fair?
I don't pick up women. I
Well,
wait
not
till it
fair.
comes organically. And let me tell you the story when we get off air.
But we will say there's we touched on this before, but the new study showed out that young men in their 30s, a third of men in their 30s,
Are gay.
potentially. I don't know about that. No, because that couldn't be possible because they're fucking like rabbits, right?
I wish I was
They're
gay,
virgins.
dude. They're the best.
They're virgins. Yeah, but it would almost get... Being gay is good on paper, I think, but it would almost be like... Have you any time to do anything else?
What, besides fuck?
You're just a mouthful of cum every day.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh, you're getting your arse broken open
I think you need gay friends, dude. They're wonderful people.
Where are they? Hang out with me.
Come to Queens. One of my best friends is gay. He's a bartender. I'm going to be at his and his husband's Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, you are?
Instead of staying home by myself or going to Philly, I'm going to spend it there. And I'm going to make them something.
What do they make? Like
Maybe some
gay,
Cornish
what do-
hens.
What do they do? Like gay turkey? What are they making?
They do their turducken, so they're all stuffed in.
Get
The
beef
chicken's fucking the turkey. The turkey's fucking an ostrich. The
Yeah,
ostrich is
the
inside of a fucking zebra.
He's got his head in a chocolate cake.
Everything's getting fucked.
Yeah, exactly. They're just docked together. All the
Yeah.
animals are docked together.
Did you ever have a turducken?
I've never tried it. No,
No.
I've had something where a bird and a bird type of thing, but never like the big glamorous one.
no.
And it's kind of it's no need.
superfluous.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's no need.
Yeah.
It's everything. Yeah. Did you ever even have a Cornish hen? You're a good.
Yeah, I
You
made 2 Cornish hens last year instead of. I'm done with turkey. No more turkey.
Turkey's
It's the most overrated bullshit in any holiday. I did Cornish hens and I make a lasagna. I do Wops love. You do 1 and 1. You do a noodle and you do a meat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make my homemade lasagna, which I do with crepes instead of noodles. You guys should check it out. It's fucking unbelievable.
You do what,
The
sorry?
texture
You
and
make
tenderness is
lasagna
like
with-
a tiramisu. It's fucking retarded.
You say you
I'm
make it-
sorry.
Really?
Can't say that word anymore.
You can hear. we say all the words.
Yeah,
here.
but you're going to put this on the interwebs.
What? I don't translate that. What was that? Slow that down. And a little Italian replay.
How do you think we feel? Catching up to your fucking Gaelic.
Are you? No. This is how the rest of the
All
world.
I do is watch
speaks.
your hand, look for a hammer, you fucking monkey. What did you ask me before?
Wow, spaghetti face coming in with insults, right? Okay, no, please go back to your lasagna. What are the odds?
Also, this is just Boston and Philly too. It's just exactly how I grew up. Just one dude at the end of a VFW going, go back to fucking, it's all that
fucking
shit.
Mick. Yeah.
And then it's some
might
wop at the end going, fuck you! I'll come fix my deck, you freckle monster, you son of a bitch. And then he's like, Vinny, get him the next one on me. I like it. They just buy each other drinks after shitting on them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All day.
All right, tell me about the 1/3.
No,
I'm sweating my dick off. I gotta get out of here.
So the window's open. At what time are we at? When we can let them release them back into the food? 41. All right, we got
We're flying, baby.
Final third. All right?
Let's go, Bob.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, but what can I just say with the turkey thing? You don't give any sort of tradition. You don't have it regularly.
I used to. I said I'm done with it.
But you
Last year was the first year of no turkey, and I'm going to continue doing that forever until I go to like my mom's or my fucking aunt's house.
Yeah.
And they have the generic like Stouffer stuffing box. They take that gelatin cranberry sauce out of a fucking tin, slice it up, and you can still see the iron ridges on the side of it. It's garbage. I made my own cranberry sauce. It's fucking lovely.
Dwell on your upbringing here, Tommy. Right?
You know what I'm gonna do?
No. Let's get to the bottom of this. Right? hold on a second. You're from a working class neighborhood, right?
Of course.
Like, if
lower middle, blue collar.
Exactly.
Yeah, my dad ran a warehouse.
Anything other than a Miller High Life means you're gay.
Yeah,
of course. It's a question of your manhood.
I couldn't go just dressed like this. This is like
Yeah.
I heard you on the podcast the other day. You are gay. Wearing sneakers with multiple colors? Are you fucking out of your mind? Does your dad know you're doing this? I'll call him.
Fucking far from where his wrist.
They don't sound like that. They sound like this. Like, you's wearing that all the time down here? Now that you're like a fancy pants or whatever?
That'll cover your news.
Yeah. You's going to wear that on TV? Like acting like you're not fucking gay? That's crazy,
Tommy,
bro.
why you got capris on, cuz?
Yeah. I know your brother was telling me that you'd been doing like bigger stuff, but you can't be fooling around like that, dressing like that. Anyways, call me back when you get this. The whole thing was a voicemail.
Just berating your manhood.
Yeah, on a cricket flip phone. It's your Uncle Ray. Call me when you get this.
Are you a fat son of a cunt? Well, we've got the newest, latest, incredible technology for you. All right? Personal trainers cost a whole lot of money. I actually messaged someone recently about a personal trainer, and they were like, I've got this guy. He's the best guy in whatever, and he's cheap as hell. And I was like, oh, yes. And he's like, he'll hook you up. And it's like $200 for a 25-minute session or some shit. And he's like, it's like, it's an MMA fusion horse shit where you're just like, it's for like pregnant chicks who just like slap pads and things like that. Anyway, but this is the latest sensation. It's called Fitbod. It's a new app that tailors an exercise program just for your goals. So whether you're a fat guy trying to lose weight, or whether you're like a skinny guy trying to gain muscle, or whether you have dumbbells at home, whether you don't have equipment, it will be tailored directly for you, and this is going to save you hundreds of dollars while getting fucking fuckable. What are we doing here, guys? We're trying to get fucking laid. What else is there? There's nothing. I started using it just a few weeks ago. As you can tell, I'm fucking the gains. Fucking Gainesville. Collie muscles. You think this is easy? No. Every day I'm fucking up there, I'm doing things, I'm lifting stuff, I'm walking around, and it's all thanks to Fitbod. Join Fitbod today and build a routine that grows with you without slimming down your wallet. That's nice. That's a nice little slogan. Get 25% off your subscription. That's incredible. That's a quarter. That'll save you. You're already saving money by not getting a personal trainer, and you're also getting 25% off. Try the app for free when you sign up now at fitbod.com/Colum. Is that Fitbod? Fitbod.me? All right. Well, we don't have to edit this then. Get 25% off your subscription. Get 25% off your subscription now. Plus, you can download the app for free when you sign up now with fitbod.me/Colum. That's fitbod.me/Colum, COLUM. Do it now today. Your body will thank you, and you will go out and you'll get some sweet, sweet, sweet vagina. Hey, look, boys. Your dick's getting hard just looking at me, right? If there was a woman watching this show, she'd be aroused right now. Look at this drip. Dripology. I'm sorry for dripping, because that's just what I do. You know that song? One of these days I'll get some clothes and drip all over you. Some fucking rapper sang it, all right? It's not like a white guy thing. I'm a mayor of just, listen, boys, I think I look slick as shit in my new brand new True Classics. Use the promo code Collie straight away. Support for today's episode comes from True Classics. They have reinvented how shirts hang off you. Genuinely, shirts never fit me much longer after a couple of washes. And everyone's talking about how, look at this. What color is that? Fucking army
green, yeah.
Army green, yeah, it looks solid, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Most shirts, they won't fit your arms like this. Obviously, I've been working out. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm looking fucking swole. And this is the type of thing you want. Plain shirts is what's in. Classic, bang. You go to HMV, you look like a fruit cake. I don't know how to save that. I couldn't save it. I was trying to save what I was saying.
So close.
You look like a fucking... You do. Well, let's be honest. If you're a straight man, you don't want to look like a fucking... an H&M shopper. You want to look like a fucking beast like me, the Collie beast. These are solid shirts, and they're plain. That's the way it is. Look at Louis C.K. Sex magnet, plain shirt. That's the way it is. And he could actually use some True Classics, to be honest. Do not drop the ball on this. I'm telling you, boys, this is the future. You are going to see me looking great every week wearing my True Classic shirts. You can get 25%. That's a quarter. Are you kidding me? Giving it away. Get 25% off at trueclassics.com with the promo code Collie, Collie. Free shipping is included on purchases over $100. That's fucking $100. That's like a year's supply of shirts. This is an incredible deal. That's 25% at trueclassics.com. Use the promo code Collie. Head out, watch the Phillies win the fucking World Series and get yourself some fucking trash bag from South New Jersey. Because you'll be looking good in a shirt that fits them that doesn't have blood stains on it. Back to the show. But born and raised, everyone's like, whatever, drink a Bud Light, steak well done, whatever the fuck. Although Italians like to eat well, but you've taken all that. You're into fashion. Where do you reckon all this came from?
I just find,
the finer things in life you like, right?
I found the level of ignorance that I was grown around and in, and was suppressing the experience of life that I could have had. Mm-hmm. My dad drinks. He grew up drinking Folgers and fucking Miller High Lifes. Only 2 liquids his entire life. And I'm like, Dad, you got to expand your palate. You got to like try other things.
Yeah.
And this guy went 45 fucking years without changing a beer. And then he went to like Michelob, and I was like, whoa, there he is. There's the dad I love.
Water. It changes as good as the rest, they say.
But this guy is like white trash extension, where he goes, now he drinks Starbucks and he thinks he's like a fucking, he thinks he's a barista.
He puts a photo up on Instagram.
Yeah. He's changed now. So like, I'm tired of the fucking ignorance going like, discover whiskeys, discover gins and tequilas, and like expand your palate with each of that. Within that, it's a lifetime of experience of wines. He's in the wine now. He used to drink just Carlo Rossi. That's the other liquid he would have. That's it. For 40, 50 years. And now he's like, he's a wine guy.
That's like a cooking wine or something?
Yeah, it's a table wine. It's not cooking.
Okay. It comes in those like giant fucking family bottles.
Yes. Yeah.
I love
just
a big
sitting in the
family
basement,
bottle.
That's the best.
firing off fucking, just ripping Winston soft pack. His teeth are fucking purple. That's all he drinks. And the only way to clean them is with a Snapple. That's the other liquid he drinks.
Snapple?
He's got 4 liquids. I've never seen my father, I swear to God when I say this, I've never seen my father drink a sip of water. I swear to God.
It's a little...
I've seen him cry once at his dad's funeral.
Yeah.
Or his brother's funeral.
Probably regrets it, does he?
And then I've never seen him drink of water. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, expanding my palate with other things is like, I wanted to dress well because my mother wanted me to look better than we were.
Okay.
She wanted us to hide that we were poor. So I smell good. I always smell good. I always try and outdress myself from
Italian
the previous
rich.
day.
That's what it's called, Italian rich?
Yeah, it's Fugazi. No, I think it means something. You certainly pick yourself up. You know how you feel when you go to a wedding? And you're dressed up, and you dress up once a year. And some ill-fitting fucking pants.
Yeah, even if you're a fat loser, you're like,
what is this?
James Bond. Yo, lock up your daughters.
Dude, and you're wearing pants that are like 3-4 inches too long, and they're bushed up over your like serial killer black sneakers. And you're like, I'm fucking killing it, dude.
Sleeves are hanging down over my Casio.
Your shark watch is buried in fucking 7 inches. But that feeling you get, you could do it every day in a similar way with a little less. If you feel good, you walk differently, baby.
Yeah,
you walk differently.
I live every day like I'm getting on a long flight. That's how I dress every day.
That rules.
Quick story. I was on a Spirit Airlines flight on the way to fucking Vegas. No, this is a great story. I'm telling you. And the people at home, listen to this.
Just you and 7 cages of chicken?
I was I was sitting on a bag of rice. And
they're just going to drop you off like it's a fucking...
Those guys just standing there like that. Like the way you were on the Bethlehem, right? I'm on the thing, right? So look, here's what they do. They have it.
There's no seats. That makes more room for like cured ham. It's like a bunch of soldiers getting dropped off in fucking Iraq.
It's like a walk-in in a restaurant.
I'm sweating, dude. All right,
we're almost done. That's because we're having a good time. It's hot. It's a hot pod. It's a hot cast. Anyway,
I always bring it, Fonz.
I love it.
Yeah, check my fucking repertoire, Rapidex, Rolodex.
One of them.
It's my 7th cold brew, okay?
No, so I'm on the fucking Spirit Airlines. I'm heading in late, so I'm doing all the deals, right?
Yeah.
And I have to like, sometimes they cut you off too. So I have to like pretend I'm like, oh, is this like a 3 for thing? Oh yeah, I'll have that. And then I was like, oh, is this another deal? And I know all the deals that they have, and I'm acting as if I'm ordering for the guy next to me and all this stuff. So I get but they have these 2 beers, right? It's a 2-for-1 beer thing, or it's just 2 beers. And they go, do you want to keep it one on ice for me? And I go, yeah, I'd love to. Right now, here's the scam. She came back down, one of the girls, and I go,
you kept saying I need the other one.
I got that beer on ice. And she got to get it. Then I went up to the bathroom, came out, go, yo, can I get that beer on ice? Bam. She came back, bam, 2 beers, $9. Fuck you, Spirit Airlines. I'm taking you down.
Spirit Airlines going to shut down. How much are the beers?
$9 each. Yeah.
This lady just kept giving me free beers. I think she was trying to sleep with me.
Dude, this
on
is
the way
your
back
aura. You just
Skankfest.
got a dirty Italian aura where they just, big dick.
Well, you treat them like people, like you should.
Who?
Me. Like, I bet you're like yapping at somebody going, can you give me a beer?
You treat who like people?
You.
The staff? The help?
Yeah, the Sky women.
You came in, you found out this guy's name straight away. What was that about?
Yeah. It's
the
Dave.
Sky help?
Dave from Boston. Yeah. Fonzie from South Jersey.
Cloud waitress. But all right, here we go. Young folk today, they're not fucking anymore. That's it. It's over.
That's it? That's what we're doing? Yeah, because we went over this. The fucking, the betas.
The betas?
The Topex, they don't, they just want to be held.
What about I think they're all online. They're not learning how to connect. They're probably growing up watching all sorts of fucking virtual reality porn.
It's already starting.
Which is, might be better. I don't know. I haven't dipped my toe in virtual reality.
Do you
porn.
want to know about it?
You love an Oculus, right?
Yeah.
You're an Oculus guy.
I did it once. It's a lot of work, to be honest with you.
Pleasing them?
No.
What, you like this?
It's like the whole setup. You got to like...
I did the handheld things too. When
no. I just fucking... No, but you put it on and it's a fucking... I picked the hot tub scene, which was insane because it was like 4 girls.
You got
And
go.
it was so amazing that I was like looking at the tile of this place. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're looking at the grout work?
I was like, holy shit, yeah, this girl's playing. I'm not even watching it. I was like, this is crazy. Wow, it's very fun.
Yeah.
But I'm very simple sexually, like when it comes to like taking care of myself. I'm in and out, baby. 30 seconds, 1 minute max.
Absolutely. Bang, bang. Time is
Yeah,
money.
you got to be a psychopath to sit down like fucking 20 minutes.
I have a pocket pussy thing, and it's like...
I tried it once. Same thing.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Every now and again, I'll bring it out. Every 6 months, just to sort of mix things up. My girl's out of town. I'm on my 4th of the day.
Yeah.
Something to just change it up,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, then you got to wash cum out of this rubber. It's nasty.
Yeah. Did you ever hear the story of O'Connor?
And then you look at women going, that's why you're walking around like this is you.
O'Connor, because you know how he's like autistic and shit.
Yeah, or something.
Socially autistic when it comes to like housing
Fiscally
things. He doesn't know how to take care of himself. But he left his wet insert of his cock rocket or whatever the fuck in the public shower that he was living with like other people. He just like the rubber insert's just like drying on like the fucking toothbrush rack.
When you pull the rubber thing out,
Yeah.
because it's all
gotta pull
held
out the
together.
slime.
It pulls it out. It's all like fucking dangly.
Yeah, it's a fucking, It's a jellyfish filled with cum. And he's just sitting over his fucking shampoo.
Yeah, it's like a deflated balloon.
Yeah.
Or something.
If you just need one
and
example.
he hung it up there with a peg.
Yeah.
Beside it,
Just slowly dripping
his
cum.
shirt.
It's not per plus leaking all over the
nasty
fucking
'cause
drain.
It comes with this like little detachable fucking thing at the end. You pull it
Yeah.
out, and then it's just it's just like a little sample of my jizz.
Just meet a woman, dude. Meet a woman like I did. The love of my life.
All right, here we go. Right, final.
So a
stretch
third
now.
of guys aren't having sex because they're autistic. Next.
Yeah.
What's the next news topic? Desk guy?
Desk guy. I've heard it all now. We won't be invited back now, Tommy. Right? We reached our Italian quota.
Comment in the comments if you want to see me here every week. We'll see.
In the comments. Oh, we're doing a drunk AMA next week. Where every now and again we do these like AMA things. We did when
What's
we were
AMA?
Ask Me Anything thing.
Oh.
So a couple of weeks ago we got high as hell. We did that. So we're doing a drunk one next week. So leave a comments if you have any drunk questions.
That's
we'll
cool.
get to that next week. Is that cool? Or
I
is
like that.
you
Yeah.
said it.
AMA drunk. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a podcast. I'm drunk. This is the only podcast I haven't been sober on in a long time.
They don't know any
Or
better.
you have been sober.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, I know. I'm very good at drinking. You won't know when I'm fucked up. It's pretty fucking bad, to be honest with you. You don't want to be this good. You don't.
Well, we did want to talk about Gilly and Keeves,
Yes.
right? Obviously, check that out on louisck.com, wherever it is. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's plugging everything
It's
these days.
GillyandKeeves.tv.
McKeever,
I think that's
Legend.
how you buy it. Yeah, LeJohn.
Shane, he's doing all right, huh? She's doing okay these
Buddy,
days.
it's so strange knowing, like, you know, we live in the same house, and like, if you knew what that fucking guy,
What he's like?
I'm not gonna say how much he's killing it, but it's like,
yeah.
I'm looking at my baby. Like, we've been doing this shit for 12 years. You know,
Yeah,
we used to
yeah.
drive to Bethlehem together in some fucking rickety shit wagon.
And so everyone can check out Gilly Keeves. You're in a lot of these
Yeah,
sketches. You
Shane,
can work
buy
with
me a
these
fucking
guys.
car. What's that?
Buy him a car and bring me to the beach. I used
Yeah.
to drive you to the beach. No, it's not for you.
He's actually, we're taking a trip he's buying me, he's taking me to the Phillies game, and then we're driving to Indiana to do shows
nice.
next week, and then we're going to a Notre Dame game.
Fucking solid, dude. I need to get myself
big
a
week.
fucking-
It's a
I need to
great
get
week.
myself a guy.
It's a big week. It's
a great
You only
week.
got 10 years more to learn how to find people like this.
Yeah, I need to get myself a fucking guy. You know, Chris O'Connor, Santino's bringing him everywhere. He's double dipping whatever.
He is double dipping. He is double
I need to
dipping.
get
Shane lets him know about it too.
Dude, I need to get I saw Whitney Cummins at Skankfest. Like, oh, yo, Whitney, can I go to Nobu? Bring me to Nobu, will you?
Yeah.
Will you bring me to Nobu? And-
no, thank you.
No, she's bringing me to Nobu, baby.
That's great.
Listen, I gotta get. Listen, we can't all live with Shane.
That's great.
Some of us have to fucking find our own whales to fucking.
I got my own shit. I got my own line I got my own line. It's not fucking Shane hold my hand everywhere. I got my own
Sounds
line
like
to
it.
home field Eagles tickets. You want to go to the Eagles game with me?
Please.
Every home game I got like 3 tickets.
Every home game, I'm
Yeah.
at every home game tailgating.
All right, well then I'll meet up with you.
We actually have a Patreon goal. When we hit 400, we're gonna go to an Eagles game. So
Yeah,
we
sick.
have
It's
we
coming up
found our
soon.
tickets.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
So
what's
we're-
the Patreon goal? How many?
400.
How many at right now?
360.
You're at 360
Very close.
patrons.
Yeah, and
That's
we need
great.
400. It's
You're
all
every
right,
home
it's all
game?
right.
Huh?
Ain't
You're
no
every
stu-
home game?
Every home game,
we're
baby.
pulling up.
Yeah, I get like a free tailgate too. So what? We'll get VIP access. Jesus Christ, Tom.
Yeah?
I gotta get a beer.
Jetro?
This is what happens when I'm not drinking.
Is there any beer? I finished.
Nah, I
that.
don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till like 6.
For your first meal, too.
Which East Coast or
Exactly.
Irish time? Yeah, but do you think the show's gonna go further? It's great that you guys have the light now. Shane is only just one part
yeah.
of the puzzle, like which is
Yeah,
just
of
the
course.
light to fucking
Of course.
highlight all your friends that have
Of
been working so
course.
hard forever.
Yeah.
Gilly and Keeves, you think it's gonna go movie, TV?
I mean, I'm not
What's
gonna
going
speak
on?
for them.
What would you like?
I know inside information about like other things, but like I can't. You know, it's they made a second season. They're selling a shitload of them.
Yeah.
They're making some money.
So it has to be natural that TV's gonna come.
They're
out.
working with another, production company for another project that they're excited about. And again, it's like, I said this again to many people, but our whole crew is like an octopus where we're like every tentacle is like another dude with a different talent. We're all going in the same direction. And I hope, I know it's going to work out. It's just a matter of what the next project's going to be. And
It's not a question of if; it's a question of when.
goddamn right. Yeah. Jim McKeever and I started a sketch team fucking 10 years ago. So like we've been doing this for a long fucking time. People think it's just like
What was your dog prom? What was it called?
Deer Prom and Bird Text. Bird Text is one. Deer Prom was the other.
Go check them out, and then check out Delco Proper.
Delco Proper was another one.
It's up there.
We got a lot of shit.
You got a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
we got a lot of shit. That's why I can't change my name back. You won't find anything.
All right, look, we got at the end of every episode, we answer questions from the Patreon.
All right, let's go.
subscribers. So here's one coming in from Scott, and this is called Questions from the Patreon. All right. Did you like that?
No.
Dude, hit me with a jingle that's like questions from the Patreon. Questions from Patreon. All right, that's all right. That'll do. Get on it, boys. Will you fucking sitting there watching? Would you rather be a broke comedian / truck driver or make $100K as a very shitty engineer? I feel like that's a very
you know-
direct question. Like, literally, it's like, would you rather be yourself or be an engineer that makes 100K?
Do you know? Is this purposeful?
Not really.
I went to school for engineering,
Did you?
and I was making about $120,000.
Wow.
And I quit to become a poor comic.
There you go. This is your
So
answer.
this is not on purpose.
No, I swear to God.
How funny is that?
He's
That's
talking
crazy.
that. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
Drexel engineers?
I'm guessing this guy Scott.
Yeah, I went to Drexel.
I'm guessing because we don't say who the guests are, so these questions
Maybe he
aren't
knows.
tailored. But
Did he know I was going to be on?
I'm a broke truck driver, so that's the problem. And then, but an engineer, I'm guessing he's an engineer. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
okay. Yeah.
What is
Well,
that? What,
Chase your dreams, bro. I didn't start till I was 29.
Yeah. What was that? What
Quit
was
a
that?
real job.
35 years ago? What was that? I'm kidding. Making.
I'm 24, so I like hearing this.
You
Oh
understand?
yeah. Go. Support you.
Do you understand?
Oh.
I cut my hair yesterday, but I kept the front way too long.
That's solid, dude. Dude, if in doubt, if anytime you're bombing, just go, oh yeah, what about this? Indiana on the fucking feet. Yeah, Shane,
nice having
Shane
a-
has to pull you to the side. Like, stop, come on. You can't follow it. You can't follow the mob. Yeah, absolutely. I would rather be a broke comedian, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm 32.
Yeah, you get freedom. It's
I feel
freedom.
like I'm 32, and it's like I haven't got that society that like there's like a 35 when everyone starts to quit because they're like, all right, time to fucking stop being a clown.
That's not
and
true.
Settle down. You don't think so?
Dude, I'm 42.
I know you're 42, you're exception, but I'm saying that most of the people that you probably knew, there's a certain time. It's cute being.
I understand
poor.
what you mean. It's not
A
about being poor.
artist
It's
in your
about being
20s.
talented. And if you're talented, it takes a lot of time and investment to get to where you need to be. I won Philly's Funniest my second year. I was in Montreal my third year. We sold our first show to Comedy Central our fifth year. And I was like, this is it. I'm going to be on a fucking yacht. We're going to have syndication in 6 years, which I should be on a fucking boat right now.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked up. They fucked up. It's all the same people that they're having another show. It's like the same,
Yeah.
you fucking morons. But
Listen,
it's going to happen. Now you just stick around.
White men were out back then.
That's exactly
we're
right.
back in. We gave you the go. We
I
said,
know.
all right.
Well, people are tired of the woke bullshit
We go, let's
because
go.
it's not good content.
Let's
You're
do-
sacrificing good content for a fucking agenda that's not real, and everyone's over it. So let's move on and get me paid, yeah?
Yes,
Son
yes,
of- let's
yes,
go.
yes.
Let's go.
So yeah, absolutely. Try, I guess, follow your dreams. Listen, what other job in the world
That
can
was
you?
inspiring.
What other job? can you
Imagine
go
having the
talk
option.
about? Imagine, listen,
You need a producer, Tommy?
listen, I did. Take him off my hands. Yeah, listen, look, I hate to bring it up, but I did Fallon, you know what I mean? And they don't just give that to anyone.
Yeah,
you
true.
know what I mean? There's a,
You
they
should
don't
be
just,
proud of yourself.
They don't just give that to any. I'll take it.
I don't know. Last few years they have.
I know. And the streak continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I would say. Yeah. All right, we got another question because we got a little bit of time. Look, we got a little bit of time. I know it's hot as hell. It's a sauna. Jason Mitchell says,
Is my sweat coming through the screen?
how do
Can you
I
see
pick
it?
up 4K, by the way, first episode, so I hope you're happy.
So probably.
How do I pick up, listen, how do I pick up Irish women when I go to Ireland without my wife?
A hammer.
All right. Just be American. Are you American? That's it. That's enough. That's
Do
all
they
you got-
like that?
That's all you got to be. You just got to be different everywhere you go.
I like
Just,
that too.
just be different.
Fair.
It doesn't matter what you are. Accent, tall, small, whatever. Use it to your advantage. Be like Gary V. Fucking.
Throw that way.
Absolutely. See that? You would never do that. You have a trash can, huh? You have a trash can and stuff on? I bet you don't. Things are going well over here.
This is a nice studio. I got to be honest with you. I like the way it's
And
set
it's too
up.
hot, and I apologize about that.
It's hot as
We
fuck,
don't have to
dude.
fix the whole
I mean,
thing.
have some respect for your guests.
That is fair. That's true. You're right.
The AC should have been bopping for 6 hours, and then right before you hit the button, shut
You
it
know,
off.
it wasn't that hot though.
That was
Tell me-
general.
It's also
operations.
70 degrees outside. I've been sweating coming in. Now I'm sweating even more because these hot lamps. I feel like a fucking French fry. Roy Rogers.
We gotta look good. We gotta get those fucking beautiful eyes. What do you do? We want to show people the fucking the fur on your
True,
chest.
true.
You want to look good. You
True,
wanna-
I take it
They're
back.
great. They're not gonna stand out great.
Yeah,
But now with the
my
4K,
mic's blocking all this fucking luxury. I'm going to get a second change.
should we do it again? Green screen the mic
You
out.
gotta go too.
We want to start over?
Let's come on. I'm feeling good. I'm amped up.
No,
We're
let's
delirious.
go. This is fun.
No. All right. Well, let's just wrap it up. Well, so we answered the question. Wait, how
Give
do
me
I?
one more.
How? That's it. How do I pick up Irish women when I go to Ireland with
Oh.
my wife? Just head out. Just talk to people. Be American. You know, that's it.
Man.
I think you'll be solid. They like that. There's like a thing, especially if you're traveling. No matter where you're traveling, it's always good because there's like an understanding of this ain't going anywhere.
Do you
know?
want the fucking answer?
Yeah. Come on. Here we go.
Here's the answer.
Here we go. Wait, hold on.
This is true. This is the easiest way to be successful with women. You treat them with respect.
All right.
I swear to God, this is
Yikes.
so crazy. But when you treat every single woman with like care beyond belief and like just be a charming, lovable guy, they melt and they're just like, yes, I'll take it. The problem is they get attached. And then you're like, no, I don't want it like that. I just want to treat you like a wonderful person you deserve.
There's more to life than pussy, all right? Don't sacrifice your manhood.
True. And also here's the last part, and this will wrap up our, I think the line through we've had.
The theme of today's show.
Yeah, be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Be a man. Like women are so turned on by you being a real true old school male, but then also delicate and be vulnerable and impressionable. Treat them very sweet and kind.
Lie through your teeth to these bitches. I get it. Just walk in like this going, I just had a cry in the bathroom.
No, I
Just wrote some poetry, made me feel some shit.
Be yourself, be a man, and be sweet.
Listen, all right, everyone, check out Stuff Island. Obviously, check out Gilly Keeves.
Tommy J. Pope.
Guys. Tommy J. Pope. Follow him and
That's
then check him out live. Great comedian. Glad you're back in the game.
Thank
they
you,
need
baby.
more funny guys.
I
on the
love
road.
you.
Thanks so much for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you, baby.